This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. This is January 27th, 2021. And the address we are at, one moment please. We're at 6647 Orion Avenue, Van Nuys, California, 91406. We just hydrojetted the sewer line from the 4-inch ABS plastic mainline sewer clean out by the front of the property by the gate. We couldn't get all the way through the other line, unfortunately, by the kitchen. There's too many turns, and we've got fittings that are installed improperly as well. So we're going to zero out our camera monitor here. We're going to take a look at this line after hydrojetting. Dropping through the 4-inch ABS plastic, and now we're in the cast iron. We've got some loose roots in here a little bit. We're going to just push all the way out to the city sewer, and then we'll rinse our camera lens, then we'll pull back. We'll be able to see everything. Go all the way out. So we'll go all the way out. Now making our turn. And we're going to drop into the city sewer right here. Rinse our camera lens. Now we pull up. We'll be able to see rinse a little bit more. Okay. Now we're back to the city sewer saddle area. We had a lot of roots in this area, and we've been able to hydrojet the roots out. Pause for a moment. Okay, we had a lot of roots in this area, and we still have some pretty large feeder roots off to the right and also to the left, but we have a major offset. You can see the entire face of the pipe at the top. You don't see anything at the bottom, and we actually drop down into the fitting. That's a major offset. That needs to be repaired. Pulling back now, and this is a 6-inch vitreous clay lateral. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint is cracked and broken. You can see that was the area we still have just right inside the face of the pipe. And it goes from what we can see maybe about the 3 o'clock area to about the 9 o'clock area. See, the crack starts on the left hand side. Pretty substantial crack, and that weakens the pipe where we get enough of a shaker, a little bit of earth movement, that pipe can just sever. So that's back a little ways from the saddle area. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. We got the majority of all the roots out. You don't want to overdo it and blow the whole joint out. You have to be careful. That joint's got a little bit of a gap to it, but not terrible. Coming back up a little bit. That joint's got a major offset. You can see, you don't see the bottom of the pipe, and you actually drop down into the bottom of the pipe. That's a major offset. The next joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. and then we transition back to ABS plastic, coming back to our clean out area. And we have a clean out outside the fence, and that's where we're coming back to right now. This is our clean out outside the fence. Then we have root intrusion, which you can't get it on the bottom that great. We got some of it, but you just can't get it. It won't blow it out on the bottom when it's in that far. It's coming from back further up underneath that vitreous clay. And that's a major offset. That has to be repaired, or that can sever very easily as well. Next joint is broken. Now you can see the face of the pipe, and it's broken. A section's broken out of it, and it's offset, had major root intrusion. This area needs to be taken care of. And then we transition back to ABS plastic again, coming back toward our 4-inch ABS plastic mainline cleanout. There's just some remnants of some roots, and that's cast iron, and then we have roots up underneath. Unfortunately, we can't jet those out because that's right at the bottom of this clean out, and it's actually coming from behind us, and we cannot get through there. We can't get through the other clean out through all the turns and get out this far to hydrojet that area. This water is at about 4,000 psi water pressure, and it would be shooting up in the air about 20 feet like a geyser if we kept the water on right at this point, because this is right at the bottom of the clean out. We're coming out of the clean out now. The vitreous clay sewer line from the kitchen area to this point needs to be replaced. And a lot of those turns need to be taken out of the line. There's way too many turns that is not necessary. This line needs to be reconstructed, and there may have been a tree in the way at one time, possibly. They may have gone around the tree. And we're just going to pull out. We're pulling out of our ABS plastic clean out now. All of this will be in our report, but the line from behind us, from the kitchen area to this clean out area, needs to be replaced. And then the line from the property line to the city sewer should be replaced as well. We've got major issues, and putting a liner in, we don't believe will hold up because of the trees and the foliage in the area. Too many trees, tree roots have grown too thick in this area, and they would tear right through a liner. And that concludes our video sewer inspection.